So recently the custom training packs on the featured page were updated and I want to find out exactly why they deserve to be on there. So I'll be trying them all out and giving you my thoughts on which you should be using to improve at Rocket League. Let's take a look. MERTZY? How has that shit fuck got his own training pack featured on here? Well, I guess we'll get to that shortly, but I think it's best to start from the top as surely this has to be the best one, right? One thing to note is that I'm playing on PC and using Backboard mod, which has an option to randomise not only the order of the scenarios in the pack, but it also randomly flips them around too, like this. So with all of that said, let's see what the best training packs in this game have to offer. But before we do that, I'm currently doing a Rocket League mystery giveaway over on my Twitter and you'll have until the end of March to enter. If you want to be in with a chance of winning, head over to my Twitter at Veeds and follow the instructions in my pinned tweet. Proper good lucky! Right, enough of that shit. Let's get into this. So the first training pack on the list is MISA'S Training Pack 2, which focuses very heavily on aerials and freestyling. One thing I noticed immediately with this pack is that it doesn't hold your hand. There are many different ways to approach and execute each of the 10 shots, which somewhat threw me off to begin with, as when I used to do custom training packs a long time ago, each shot was a very set up scenario. In this pack I found myself trying to air dribble, hit double taps and redirects from my own sidewall setups, which is actually pretty fun. It has a more relaxed feel, almost like free play, with the Backboard mod plugins. If you're the type of person who enjoys getting 100% on harder difficulty training packs, this one could or equally couldn't be the one for you. I say that simply based on the fact that it's very easy to score each of the 10 shots, but getting 100% while forcing yourself to be creative is where the real challenge lies in MISA'S training pack. I highly recommend you trying this out if you're new to some of the mechanics or elements it requires. Popping the ball up, controlling your aerial into an air dribble, or simply going for double taps, etc. Or even if you are comfortable, just practicing this will improve your consistency. If you've been living under a rock for the past couple of years and don't actually know what a KUXIR pinch is, then I'll let this clip do the talking for me.
She'll need to send it away. He makes the touch. Oh, what? No! No way! What? Are you kidding me? Look at this pinch from KUXIR. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. 124 kilometers per hour.
Cooks, I know you were talking about how much you like the Batmobile. Could we maybe ban him?
So now we all know what a KUXIR pinch is. There isn't actually that much to say about this training pack other than it's specifically designed to improve your KUXIR pinches. I did happen to hit back-to-back pinches in this recording, which is actually pretty cool, and even though there's only 4 shots, it did take me around 10 minutes to finish it the first time through. The only thing I really struggled with was hitting a super direct banger of a pinch. All the ones I hit had more of an arching trajectory. So if I were you, I'd definitely hop into this pack if you want to improve the consistency when hitting the KUXIR pinch. Realize's wall defense pack is another that's pretty self-explanatory, and another that is easy to 100%. Well, that shouldn't stop you from pushing yourself to imagine scenarios of where players could and most likely should be positioned on the pitch and clearing the ball based on that. Naturally, when clearing the ball from the backboard, I think it's safe to assume most of you would just try to boom it clear. And in a lot of cases, this is definitely the best option. But there are times you'd want to play it out to a teammate on the sidewall, drop it down to a teammate on the ground, or even try to control the ball and carry it out of defence past an opposing player yourself. So if I were you, I'd do it like this. I'd aim to 100% this pack with any type of clearance, then aim to 100% it with as much of a booming clear as possible, then aim to 100% it with very specific scenarios in mind per clearance of the ball. Doing so will teach you how to clear the ball from your own backboard in an array of different manners. So to me this pack was a very confusing one. MERTZY'S Recreating Shots pack has a hugely varied amount of shots to master. The tricky thing with this pack is that it's based completely on copying the exact shots that we've seen the pros put away over the years. Well, not only does that make it hard enough as it is, but I also found it hard simply because of the fact that I'd not gone back and watched MERTZY'S video on it before making this one, meaning I had no clue how the majority of the shots were actually supposed to be executed. I was left guessing with each one what I needed to do. Having said that, this did give me options and allowed me to complete the pack the way I felt best. Much like you would in game, try to play each scenario as you see best. There was however one shot in this pack I think we can all clearly agree on how it should have been executed.
This is Rocket League! They did it!
Overall, this pack is actually very unique, and I actually do advise you to go into it without watching MERTZY'S video first. See how you manage to score each shot using your own ideas, and then go back and watch his video to see if you actually scored any of them like he intended and as the pros did themselves. It could be a fun little challenge for you all. So out of the 5 training packs that I played through for this video, the intermediate aerials one seemed to be the most well rounded. And granted, it is only intermediate or medium difficulty, so if you're a very low or equally very high level player, you're not really going to want to be playing this as it's not intended for where your skill level is. I'd advise anyone say from between gold to champ 1 to be practicing this pack, and as you get up toward the latter of said ranks, you should be aiming to 100% complete this with relative ease. Obviously aerials are only one aspect of the game, so I'd still advise you to go into free play and other training packs to get well more round practice. And once you're comfortable with hitting 100% in this pack, start trying to mix it up a little bit and push the boundaries of what types of shots you're aiming for, adding in more aerials, double taps, etc, and you'll see your overall aerial play improve significantly. So, I've just showcased 5 of the currently featured custom training packs in Rocket League, and I think it's safe to say they all offer different experiences, and if you know how to use your imagination to make the most of each, I'm sure you'll find yourself enjoying playing through them all. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. If you have, make sure you drop a like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to head over to my Twitter for that sick giveaway that I'm hosting, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.